Hi everyone. A very good evening. I hope I'm audible perfectly. Can we say or acknowledge it off? Can we acknowledge that? If my voice is audible perfectly, I hope it is. Okay, I'm just acknowledging getting the answers by. Okay. So I guess that's properly there, right? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. A very good evening. Very good evening to everyone. Okay, let's start with the today's agenda then. What we naturally is going to have, okay, and what is basically there to just get it recognized with, right? This is very much required. If you remember, uh, yesterday we went towards how do we exactly needs to go with this sort of IPL, right? Okay, the prediction of the IPLs and everything. Okay, I've told you what all the inputs and everything. It's being required, right? So to be honest, if I'll say these everything has been so much engaging that okay, we wanted to start with it, right? Now today, if you remember, I've just told you that today we have is how do we need to start with the EDA, that is exploratory data analysis, correct? Into the world of sports analytics, cricket has been emerged one of the most data rich and analytically like okay intensive games and all. IPL, that is basically Indian Premier League, okay, being the one of the most competitive and the dynamic cricket tournaments we have, correct? It is just an opportunity which is being there within the AI ML to predict the match outcome. So there how we get to know about what is an EDA about it. The crucial step which is being there, that's an EDA. To understand, to clean the data, to interpret it like okay, the structures of the data set, correct? So EDA helps you out to uncover the hidden patterns, I would say the relationships basically, such as like team performances, player statistics, toss decisions, venues, match conditions, and all, right? But EDA is among them where I would say it is going to get changed with the raw IPL data. I hope and I wanted to know about it. Did you guys got your day one code? We just got like okay the day one codes and everything. Can you please acknowledge that? See yes or no? You got your codes, right? If yes, that's very good. Okay, so through the entire kind of an insights with that algorithms and all, logistic regression, random forest, XG boost, neural networks, they're how all of these the combination of the algorithm comes to predict the winning team with the top performers, match winner probabilities and everything. But how come like okay so many players are being playing okay into the tournament, okay, or like okay the IPL and all, but how did basically judge it out like okay who is I would say going with the player of match or the player of tournament and everything. So they probably used to do it the predictions, correct? They probably used to go with the predictions and all. So EDA is among them, that the bridge between the raw IPL and the intelligent prediction model, allowing every AI ML the systems to learn very effectively and generating the data which is being forecasted, right? Okay, it is just behaving like a statement as being there, which is human eyes are being able to understand it, okay, the foundation for the prediction. uh, Obviously there is 16 years of IPL or history, that's or might be 17 years which is being ongoing. Okay, where every and each player plays into the particular tournaments, okay, particular matches and all, and there is a change it also, right? Okay, before you definitely build any predictive model, the first and the most critical step is EDA, exploratory data analysis. EDA enables the analyst to understand the data structures, detect the patterns, uncover the relationships and all, and identify the influential variables. Correct? It's in Ashutosh. It's already there. Ashutosh, it is already there. Okay, so everyone received it. Might be you also like got it for surely. Okay, the file is already been given to the team. Okay, so just check it out. So, EDA to understand a data structure, to detect the patterns, to uncover the relationships, also to go within player forms. Okay, by combining these kinds of an EDA, okay, with the certain kind of algorithms like logistic regression, random forest, gradient boosting, XG boost, we used to say, and the neural networks, which have already been cleared us, right? Okay, but obviously you need to clean the data. A very good evening to everyone. Okay, so obviously you need to clean the data if it's in heavy columns are being already there. If you remember, yesterday we have cleaned the data for the rows and the columns both, correct? Okay, we were just trying to get it okay surely about the EDA formats. So here we go with an EDA formats that is known for the uncovering patterns, correct? So what are the EDA formats and everything? If you wanted to definitely perform or pre-perform like okay the comprehensive exploratory data analysis, correct? To identify the key trends. So there is a lot of trends are being there going on, like depending upon certain sort of dependencies with an influential match features and all. But the point comes if you wanted to definitely build a foundation of the machine learning models, okay, or outcome based on the historical data, or you wanted to get providing with the data driven insights, okay, so each of them is going to make the changes out of it with the player selection, toss strategies, okay, the match plannings and all. So now if you see this graph actually, to be honest, this graph I'm very sure like okay there is a consistency with the outcome of the performers or the competitors we have, but it is being represented into the some sort of a graphs, correct? Bar graph, hist graph, okay, box plot, okay, and all, heat map and all. So these are the types, okay, how do you present your data set, okay, what all the things you do while explaining onto the EDA, okay, the documentation of that, okay. Now feature engineering and the data preparation, we will do it tomorrow, that particular thing. But now we will just jump into the code, okay, what we are just trying to get it for the so far. Okay, so I'll just simply open it in Google Colab, right? And into this Google Colab, I'll open this day one only because obviously our code is over there. But before making a step onto the Google Colab, make sure that you have at least change the GPU. Okay, so before getting to that, just let's go with the runtime. We will just tap for the T4 GPU and save it. So this was a day one. Quickly we will just install it or run it once again, which is being required, and obviously I think I need to run this again. But what I'll prefer is today I'll show you how to just go with an Kaggle dataset. Okay, IPL dataset. Simply you will be importing it. There is no problem and all. This is a fresh one. Okay, that's 2025. Press on to the download. Okay, copy this code. Okay, comment this. Press this. Pasted the Kaggle notebook. It will give you the path. Okay, you get the path using the Google Colab cache for faster access to the IPL dataset 2008 to 2025 dataset, and path is so and so. Okay, what I'll just write it as, okay, into this. Uh, Read my path of dataset and run it accordingly. That's it. Okay, run it accordingly. Okay, let it just run. It won't be taking that much time. What others or other way of taking it, accept. That's it. Name PD is not defined. Okay, PD is not defined, so we will write it PD. Okay, with it, or like let it be this way. Now if you see this, okay, it is tick mark, right? Okay, over here. Okay, it is just the point. It is that much easy what you were getting it, like, okay, if you notice is yesterday we were getting like, okay, so much of time we were putting, right? Okay, while we were writing the data set and all. But now if you see, the data set is being fully uh, imported without any case because of this code. Okay, if you want it, I'll give you this link once again so that you can have a look. uh, I just wanted to ask one thing over here. Anyone who were facing any doubts anywhere for the previous code? If there is anyone who is facing literally some sort of doubts, or some sort of like, okay, I'm not getting the code, or like, okay, and so on, so things, let me know, please. Everyone, can you let me know? Were you okay to get everything which was there on a day one? Were you getting that? Can you just let me know? Say yes or no. Okay, got it. So if you see, this is, I've just given, this was the method number one. I'll write it also. Yeah, you can run the code, that's not a problem. This is method number one. Okay, and this is method number two. Okay, method number one and method number two, correct? Okay, over here. So the moment I'll get it, it will say you Google Colab and all. Step number four is also being working all good. Okay, now step number five, you can run it and it will give you all of the things whatever it's being required in a certain case, correct? Okay, load the data sets and everything. It will read it. It will either just read your path, okay, and all. Then you have step number six. This is all the things which is going on of the day one. Okay, print the data set. Okay, got it. df fella, the method is there. Print the shape again. Step number seven, encoding category of the categorical data. I'm showing you like, okay, how do we, instead of wasting so much time on to uh, importing the dataset over there. So step number two is missing. It's okay, I'll give it to you once again. The newest method, okay, I'm just giving. So this is the code number one, you need to write it. Okay, the moment you do it, you are just gonna write it step number two and three both together, okay, and you are done with it. Okay, both of the steps. Okay, just have a look with the spacing and all. It's not possible for me to put the spacing and everything. Rest is everything fine. Okay, so it does not matter. Chalo. So today we have a step to perform the text. that is exploratory data analysis. Okay, which is being required. Check it, and that is also known as EDA. Perfect. Now into this, our goals are like, okay, what we definitely need to follow it up with the goals. Actually, the number one goal is exploring or explore the winning patterns, which we already definitely ensure whenever we have some sort of matches and everything. We already ensure it, like, okay, today this team is gonna win, and tomorrow this team is gonna win, right? Okay, so we already have that. So another goal for this EDA is towards versus the match outcome analysis. So see, guys, okay, you will be only understanding once, like, okay, you are performing it onto the self based, okay, and if you are not gonna perform on a self basis and all, okay, mark my point, the things are not gonna get clear, okay. uh Gamer boy, okay, you need to join it again. From my end, the voice is all perfect, the network is all perfect. So of with me already, the two more screens are being there where everything is being perfectly working so good, right? Okay, so just join it once again if possible, rejoin it. Okay, okay, got it. So now what is the next thing is, yeah, I was just telling you, if you're not gonna work according to what we are just doing it during the boot camps, if you're not gonna write it off, it is gonna be your problematic so and so way, right? Okay, so make sure you do it. Third goal is basically, if you have venue influence. The fourth one is yearly trends. Every year the trends, or like, okay, the reports changes. You can say today we have some other person who is really doing good, but next year there would be another person who will be doing good, right? Okay, so this is basically required. The fifth last one, it is basically team performance summary. Okay, so these are the all the things that's a goal for day number 2, EDA. Okay, so I'm writing it day number 2. Okay, this way. Okay, so this is way. So let's just start writing the code. Obviously, you will get this notebook where there, right? Okay, the notebook is already being given from my end. Okay, it's already been given to you. Or I'll do one thing. I'll share it. This notebook link itself. You can have a look. Okay, just make sure this Google Colab notebook is being there with you. Okay, it's only going to be there as an viewer option, okay, not an editor option. And do not edit anything. Make sure you don't edit anything, okay, over here, because it's not required for you to edit it, right? Okay, now this is a day 2, and what we are just gonna do it, okay, what we exactly gonna start it is the best approach or best one to think about what we are already being doing, okay. And if we are already being going to do it, okay, into the perfect kind of an order, okay, into the perfect kind of, okay, the conditions and everything, you need to acknowledge that off, right? Okay, you need to acknowledge that off. And into a EDA we have the maximum things to get it, see for what the outcome we are getting it, okay, for what exactly the outcomes we already have, right? Okay, uh, into this, the majorly, as per the conditions are very good, that okay, you will see majorly the part which is there as an of diagrammatically, okay, as an of part of the graphs and all. So first of all, we will import some sort of libraries which is being required. So simply write it import uh, matplotlib as pyplot, okay, as plt and sns. Pyplot is a really powerful library, Python library used to create the static, animated and the interactive kind of a visualizations, correct? So all the visualizations are gonna be happening with an interactive way. There could be a bar chart, there could be a line graph, there could be a general kind of a plotting, box plot, okay, there could be heat map, okay, any of it. But whereas, like, okay, what does the SNS is gonna do, which is a Seaborn, okay, it is built onto top of the matplotlib, okay, designed very good for the statistically like attractive way, but it's very easy to read, okay, easy to plot and all, okay. It integrates with pandas, okay, as one of the data frames, right? Okay, the moment you do so, the moment obviously you have read about the data also, you have to start about reading everything of the csv file and all. So now you can do one thing. Once you're obviously above side, day by day, if you are being performing this sort of code, okay, in different files, so there is a need of like, okay, importing the dataset again in a different way. But if you're not doing it, I don't think so, like, okay, you will probably like need it to perform into different patterns, correct? Okay, now already you have imported your dataset. Now what is next thing? Just run it first of all this way. Your Google Colab notebook is already been given to you. If you want it, I'll ping it uh, properly, right? Okay, so that you don't miss it. Okay, this way. So instead of asking everyone like, okay, give me this and that, don't do it. Google Collab link is already with you. Okay, it's already with you. So don't do it. That's so not even required also to ask. Okay, now what we are gonna do it is we are gonna see the most kind of winnings. Okay, uh, by the team. So I am gonna make you sure that now you will be seeing the particular an option that which team has been win by the most of the runs, okay, or most win by the particular team, or like, okay, by the team. Okay, so we're gonna write it plt dot figure fig size is equals to 12 comma 6, right? Df, okay, the winner, obviously whosoever is the winner, depends upon, we are gonna put the value. The df winner value counts as counting how many sort of like, okay, the times each team will be appearing as a winner. So I'll write it simply like, okay, number of counts, okay, dot plot kind of it, and as in of the bar, okay, simple bar, not that differences are being there. Okay, so the question arrived by the Naveen that what is in Cbot. See, Naveen, what happens is if you wanted to just go with an visualization libraries, okay, which is being built on the top of like, okay, the matplotlib, Seaborn helps you out to read the plots very easily, and this sort of libraries are gonna help you out if you're looking forward for creating very interactive and informative statistical graphics. Then I'd say if I have given to you as one of the bar chart, okay, a bar plot, okay, so if I don't have the data to get it into, correct, uh, if particularly like, okay, these kinds of conditions are already not there, like you wanted theme to get it apply in your mobile phones, what you have is the theme to apply, okay, how does a widgets are gonna look like, how does like color combinations are being there and all. Similarly, into this interfaces, the high level interfaces of like I would say visualizations, we need to build into the themes. We have the color palettes, we have functional pie plots, okay, and all. So it's there. Jayanti, let me know what is your error you're getting it. How to import the dataset. I have imported the dataset. So see, I've told you two ways. One was like yesterday, how do we performed it, and one is today, how we did it. So what you do is this, like okay, just simply go to your this Kaggle, just write it in IPL dataset. There would be an option of download. Okay, just copy it, this download option, go back to your dataset anywhere, whatever you want it to go with. Step number two, this is a step number one, part method number one, this is the method number two. So you can just put this into this way. Okay, the moment you will put that code you have copied from the Kaggle, right? Now what you do it is, okay, you will be loading the dataset into the data frame from the path you already got it. Okay, this is the path which you already got it. You need to inform that the path is already there, right? Again, you can put it over here, and that's the main thing you need to put. Now as an of the EDA, see, the point is now for 5 days, the things are gonna get tougher only. Day one it looks somewhat similar, okay, and simple. Day two it would be little tough. Day three among like that. So you need to adjust it according to that, right? Okay, now we are just gonna create uh, an IPL uh, color bar. So I need the bar plot and color to be the orange. Okay, color should comes off as an of orange, and we will give the title. So title has been given to the graph, like let's say most win by the theme. Okay, on a x-axis give it a team, and a y-axis give it like okay the win, or you can see team encoded. Okay, on a y plot, a y label, you can simply write it wins. Okay, just to put it, just text string has no object value. Okay, got it. So now once you just write this particular way, okay, any sort of like particular way, if you have the color counts, any sort of color counts and all, it will print the output. If you see, this is the output. This is the way where the EDA plays a major role, which you can able to see the output into very interactive way with the help of some sort of graphs. You can just go with some sort of like okay the visualization. Now over here the bar graph has been there. As one of the label, I've just given most win by the team. On the y-axis there is a wins, and on the x-axis that's in team encoded. So it will see the entire dataset, it will read the dataset entirely, and it will print the output what is being required over here. And what is a value dot counts, counting how many time each team will be appearing as a winner. And what is like okay the plottings and all, dot plot kind, that's in bar graph and all. It will make a bar chart, okay, showing the total wins per team, and it will print the next three lines as an of like title, x label, y label, and show. Correct. Okay, just to identify which IPL team has won the most matches overall. So this is the outcome, okay, what you got it, right? Okay, this is what it is being required. Correct. Now obviously if this is being there, you wanted to just get it acknowledged for the toss decision impact, we can also write it. So what we can just do it is, now if I wanted regarding the toss decision impact, okay, so I'll again make a plotting of figure, fig size as an of 6 into 6, it's more. And what is like okay how we just try to go with it as the toss decisions. Okay, normally the toss decision comes into the counts only. Now the seaborn we will be using with the counter plot or count plot. with the x-axis to come with a toss decision, okay, and the y-axis would be there. But now the hue, that is what is a hue winner? What is a hue winner? Color that represent different teams that has won. And what is an x is equals to toss decision? The total toss decision between the bat or ball. Obviously, I don't think so. Any sort of IPL teams are being planning for the toss for fielding, right? Okay, or they will say like, okay, every one of us will be doing the fielding only. No, either the one person has to bat, okay, and the opposite needs to ball for it, right? Okay, so now the hue is equals to winner. Okay, now data is going to be red is equals to the data frame palette. Okay, what is the palette we are gonna use it as? The word is. Okay, now what is a word is? It will add, the palette is going to add the word is color theme. Okay, and there how once the moment the word is going to add upon the color theme and all, it will be just try to put it exactly on the same way. So DOS decision versus the match winner. Okay, and plt dot show, here we go. Okay, let's see what is an issue. Either the data frame is not gonna be read properly. Yes, so basically there is an axis which is being missing from the above one only. So winner, I guess I did not written as a winner, but I guess I have written for the match player. So any of that we can just write it. Okay, now I have written for the toss decision instead of the winner, right? So if you see, this is the graph, the toss decision and the count. Okay, we have, so there is a color combination, the color scheme is being there. You're not gonna say like, okay, I need the color scheme into the violet color, I need a color scheme into the red colors and all. So obviously if you have written the word is, so word is means what? The word is means that automatically the color combination is going to get it adjusted. Okay, creating the count plot showing like how the toss decision is being made with correlations of match outcomes, correct? Okay, so any kind of a correlations are being there, any sort of like, okay, the correlations, it is always going to get it evacuate with the variable you have written. So let it be like, okay, your palette that's in word is, let it be your hue that's in winner, let it be your plt dot show that's displaying your output, right? Okay, this is how the data is being read and determining whether the choosing, okay, to the bat or the field, winning the toss or gives the team a better winning advantage, correct? So now the moment you just do, Harshita, I think we should focus on to the class, right? The duration has already been written over there for 1 hour, 7:15 to 8:15. So I don't think so. Duration matters if knowledge is good, correct? So let's just concentrate on to what we are doing it right now, correct? Because if you are gonna left behind for what we are doing it, okay, then it's gonna be your problem, correct? It would be giving you the problem and all. So let's just concentrate, right? Okay, what's the next availability? Okay, what do you think, like, okay, you are being getting a chance, or you will be getting the particular kind of the probability out of it? So when you get the toss decision impacts, okay, if you see the toss decision impacts were being given onto this particular graph visualization, then you have the most win by the team. Now let's just go by the venue influencing, right? Okay, so inside it, now we will see for the venue influencing, right? Now I'll be writing it a code for the top venues. Okay, any top venue could be there, and we will read the data with the help of the column of the venue. Okay, So there would be some value counts. Okay, head as to read as an of 10, plt dot figure 10 by 6, okay, or 12 comma 6, correct. So now I'm gonna make either a bar plot only, or I'm just gonna make a bar plot or heat map. Any of that would be good. So plt dot title top venues with most matches. Okay, plt dot x label, that is on the x-axis we have the venue that is being there as an of encoded. On a white green, and if you wanted some sort of other colors like yellow, so that depends, right at sea blue. Okay, you will see like there is nothing as an of the color you will get it, but it won't be understanding it. If you wanted blue and all, so that depends upon you, right? Okay, it does not matter. Light blue, light green. Okay, if I'll write it light blue, okay, this way you will get it. Okay, if I'll write it light green, right? Okay, so you get that particular output, right? So it shows like, okay, how particularly like, okay, you're making the outputs, how particularly you wanted to write the outputs and everything, right, onto your data set. So now this is a venue, this is basically how you get the output, this is basically for the DOS decisions, okay, impact and this is basically most team won by it, right? Df venue dot value counts, it counts how many matches you have played, right, in gardens, okay, and all. So any kind of particularly the matches are being played in so and so grounds, that is going to get a lead for it, right? Okay, now if you wanted to go with an yearly trend, okay, yearly trend of the matches played, okay, yearly trend of the matches played. So let it be like whatever the yearly matches are being there, let's say match number 1, match number 2, and so and all, right? Okay, I have to get it ensure, okay, I wanted to just get it ensure like, okay, what exactly I have to just start with it, okay, what all the conditions are being there, probably I am writing, okay, or like, okay, this is somewhat it's already being written, so does not matter, or does not write, okay, getting onto the particular kind of in conditions what you already are being start for, right? Any questions till now? You are most welcome to ask your question if you have any. I think I can take your 1 to 2 more questions. If you have any, that's really good. I can take your 1 to 2 questions, does not matter. If you have any questions, let me know. I can take your 1 to 2 questions, or might be more of that. Come on, everyone. I would like to know about it. Okay, no problem. I'll see it towards it. Okay, so I'm assuming there is no sort of doubts you people have. So Jayanti, I think I've already told you that, okay, about the data sets and everything. So please have a look first of all. Just check the above way. Or I've already given this Google Colab link. Okay. So if you see, there is a pin comment. Okay, Google Colab link, and you can open it and you can copy paste and use it. Okay, don't worry. For the day one and like till now we have done, it's already there. So now if you see the seasoned kind of trends of the matches you have played, or the team has played, okay, we will put a loop, okay, over here, that, okay, we will mention some sort of a season in the df column, Okay, plt dot figure, fig size, uh, okay, this way, into the fig size. Okay, I will be defining it by 10 by 5 as one of the fig size, and then I'll be writing some sort of seasons. Seasons could be like, okay, mix match of it. But what I'll be doing it is I'll be putting the markers. The word that is known as markers. Season within X, O. Okay, okay, somewhat like that. So now, the moment you will write, okay, this code with an yearly trend, if you see dots are being there, okay. So these kinds of dots and everything, these dots probably check the column by the season. There is a column into the dataset that's being the seasons. Now, what does this value above? Okay, count this one, right? Value counts. Okay, I'll tell you. See, whenever we write it, the value dot count, first of all, season column is already being presented into the data frame. Okay, and you have value dot counts. Okay, counting the number of matches per season. So there is a method, actually. It's a method basically. How do you count according to what has been asked? If I'll ask you how many total what is the progress rate of yours, right? Okay, into your curriculum, or into your sort of like, okay, any any way, like, okay, on a progress rate or anything like that, right? So you will say like, okay, my progress rate is like, okay, around 98 to 99%. But when I ask you something, okay, you don't know. But similarly, value dot count, it will read from the data set. Okay, it will read from the data set and everything, uh, which is being obviously there, but it is not all the time. It won't be just starting for what it is being required. Okay, so you need to address that. Okay, you would need to just definitely address it for whatever the reasons, okay, you have, right? uh it's clear, ma'am. Thank you for your explanation. Thank you very much. Okay, now you got this graph. Now what does this graph is being there? The markers are being there. That's in zero markers, O markers. Okay, making the points visible actually. So these are the markers are being there. So this is what graph it is. It is a line graph, correct? Okay. So I've already made it sure that the kind of it's gonna be the line graph, matches where each seasons are going to be get played for, and the points which is being visible. So this trend is going to be following it up for the total matches per IPL season, useful for anything. Seeing the growth of format which is being changing over the time period, right? Okay, now today you have the different kind of the time period, but tomorrow you will have the different kind of I would say the time period, right? Okay, exactly, not needed. Okay, I hope everyone knows what is a bar graph, what is an histogram, what is line graph, what is so and so things, right? Every single person knows that. Now, okay, got this point and got this kind of an scenario too. How do we have yearly trends? Okay, the next trend we will be following it up is if you wanted to have the team winning percentage. Now, how many of you feel like, okay, just one question is being there. How many of you feel what you have planned, okay, uh, in what exactly you have planned it and all, that this could be possibly there, okay, that could be possibly there. But when you when you exactly think about that today, probably this team is gonna win, but tomorrow what would happen is your team does not work, okay, that according to your expectation. How many of your prediction gets wrong, okay, while you make the prediction, but it definitely does not act like, okay, or perform like, okay, what exactly it was there? How many of yours it's been there like that? Come on everyone, let me know. Perfectly. Can I get to know about it? Can I get to know about it? Everyone, please say yes or no. Come on, everyone. The question is clear, right? The question is pretty clear that okay, how many of your prediction when you make like this team is gonna work, okay, or it's gonna win, okay, but your team does not, like, okay, that time the team does not works well, okay, not, and your prediction gets opposite. Come on, everyone, let me know. Sure. Okay, more answers. More answers, please. Okay, two answers more. More answers. Okay, about it. That would be really good. Okay, the spellings are wrong with the winning. I predicted by the max number of followers. I move forward that. Okay, very good. Kind of good thinking. Prajwal, yes, ma'am. Okay, Kalpit, right? Okay, okay. So most of that people, like, okay, think what they probably have been predicted for, it does not act like that. Correct? Okay, it does not, like, okay, looks like that. Okay, that some sort of, or like, okay, you can say some sort of conditions are not into the right way, or some sort of, like, the logics are not into the right way, right? Okay, so it does not matter. It only acts like, okay, or it only like starts with um what is being required, right? Okay, or what exactly you wanted to just start with it, right? Okay, so it actually shows how good you are. Okay, what all the conditions you have to right start for, if you are being probably writing into the advantage, right? Okay, and if you're not writing into the advantage and everything, it's totally fine, does not matter even, like, okay, it will simply say like, okay, why not? Okay, if not desperate, see, obviously how many teams played, two teams plays, right? Okay, into the particular match. If not the team number one, so team number two would be there. If not team number two, the team number one is gonna be there, right? Okay, so it does not make so sense, like, okay, or it won't be there, like, okay, that today my team is not working good, I don't think so, like, okay, my team is gonna win. If your team is not gonna win, okay, that opposite team is going to win, okay, or like, okay, or going to just have a chances to win, right? Okay, so makes a sense, like, okay, that this is obviously required for when and how you are being predicting the analysis for, right? Okay, what all the things are being there and how you exactly going to get it the particular way, right? Okay, so that's good, right? Okay, the true winning of the condition is being like that. Now if I'll say the team winning prediction, I will be making it team that wins is equals to df. I think not winners, I'll be writing it either of toss winning, toss decisions, or winners. Okay, now they will calculate the value count. Now I hope the value count has been clear, like, okay, what does that mean? Team underscore the matches. Okay, pd dot concatenation. Concatenation is adding upon. Df, okay, team number one. Df, team number two, right? Dot value count. Okay, now win percentages. Now what do you think the win percentage would be there? What do you think about it? What do you think the win percentage is going to be there? Can you let me know why I'm just writing the teams, the total number of teams who are being working in the team matches? Okay, they have won. Can you let me know why I'm just writing that? Anyone? Obviously, like, okay, any person would be just there. Why would I write it like, okay, that this is the team who is gonna win, or that is the team, okay, it's actually going to win, probably there. Come on, everyone. I'm very happy to know about it, very happy to go with it. Come on, that's probably good. Okay, I'll tell you the reason behind it is what. Probably like okay, there is the point which it comes like okay, you make the differences. Okay, so you make the differences based on to the logics you have. Okay, and these kinds of logics, okay, the daily logics, like okay, as I've told you that like everything is not only which is being systematic into the way. Okay, you need to think about okay, what is being getting it changed and what is not, right? Okay, or I would say what is the edits are being there. For me the main thing is there is the edits I'm making, right? I'll simply write it this way. That's plt dot figure, the fig size. Oh, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Can I ask you these videos are continue for daily? So this is basically the 5 days boot camp is being there. Okay, for IPL prediction. But yes, Smarted is being conducting the entire boot camp sessions and everything for all the days. Okay, prominent every single week. Okay, you have something to know, learn about it. So subscribe the channel. Just basically, I would say you will be stay tuned. Okay, for whatever they are being planning, and there is a lot of things being planned by the Smarted. Okay, the boot camps, you can purchase the sessions, okay, courses and everything in different kind of a domains. Everything is being there. Okay, a perfect kind of a mentors, perfect kind of like the people are being teaching you into the particular order, which is just from the beginning to the advance. So every kind of levels are being there over there. So you can just have a look to the website. I'll make you walk towards it. Okay, so don't worry, let me just put it this particular kind of working. Okay, then I'll just telling you like okay, what exactly they're being doing. So you can just subscribe to their channel. Okay, every single thing is being readable. Okay, so plt dot figure, if you write it, I think again we can make it exactly on a team 1 or team 2 or winners. Okay, so let it format itself. Okay, so if you see this code, the team win percentages, team which has been encoded, and the win percentage, right? So this is how you will get everything code for only the team winning percentages, right? Okay, the team winning percentages are being there. So have a look, then I'll give it to you the attendance sheet, and I'll also make you move towards Smarted platform. You can connect with me, you can connect with the founders, okay, of the Smarted. The link is there into your chat section as well as the description box. Okay, so you can just check the description box, and you will find my LinkedIn profile as well as the founder's LinkedIn profile. Okay, so definitely you can have a look. Have a look and let me uh, go on to it. Right? So you can follow all of us. The link is there right into the description. Okay, definitely you can follow, and if you have any questions, you're most welcome to ask it also. Right? So now here we go with your attendance sheet, as well as I'll make you move towards uh, the website of Smarted. Alright. Okay, Okay, so kindly just open this feedback form, your attendance sheet only. You can say, okay, you can say this attendance sheet, you can open, and yes, you can fill it. But before going to that, okay, I'll show you what exactly smarted innovations are being providing to you. It's a very good one. The courses are being all the type of it, okay, self-paced, okay, and all live, every single thing is being oriented, okay. So if you wanted to purchase it, do visit the smarted, okay. Whether you are from the IT and the technical background, non-technical background, also management and the life sciences, right? Okay, every single thing it's been included, right from the full stack web development to the data science to artificial intelligence to the machine learning. It's all there. If you wanted to know more, you can fill this form and send, okay, and you can purchase it from here. Okay, go with an enrollment, okay, enroll now, and depends upon you, okay, how exactly you require. You can also enroll for the boot camps. It's free of cost, okay, free of cost it is being there on the different topics. It is basically there with all of the hands-on projects and everything, and certificates only upon successful participations, right? Okay, and you can purchase these kinds of like the courses uh, as of 30 plus hours of the live interactive sessions and everything. You will or not only read about, okay, or study about this related towards the syllabus, but also additional to it, right? Okay, now yes, you can purchase it, right? A very good kind of courses, artificial intelligence, the syllabus is right there. It's all being provided, and like obviously you can just start with it, right? Any questions, let me know. I am all here to answer your questions. The feedback, okay, your attendance sheet is already there presenting into your I would say this chat section. You can fill it out. If you're not gonna fill this, it's not valid for tomorrow to go with it, right? Okay, you need to fill the feedback, okay, you need to fill, like, I would say this particular way, and though you are gonna be valid for, okay, though you're gonna be valid for, clear. Let's just start with your question answering. So just have a look, do visit the smarted, okay, website, okay. You can just see what exactly how beautiful it is being, courses are being tailored, are being made, and it's all oriented for their future endeavors, right? And it's very good one. Have a look and drop your questions now. Drop your questions. I'm happily, like, okay, looking forward to address them all. I'm happily looking, okay, to address that off. I hope you really liked it, right? I hope everyone, every single person, okay, over here really liked it. uh, I'm looking forward if you have any questions to know, and please, if you want it again, I'll give it to you, this Google Collab sheet, so that you can have it, look about it. You cannot edit, but you, yes, definitely as a viewer perspective you can view it. As an of the viewer perspective you can just definitely view that, and kindly do not forget to fill your attendance sheet. If your attendance sheet is not being there, uh, okay, it won't be there. So Rim Mishra, you can explore the website, okay, you can definitely explore the website and all, and have a look, okay, how would you like it. You will definitely, if you're just going to explore it and gonna take certain kind of courses and everything, mark my point, it's everything, it's very perfectly oriented, so you won't be face any sort of problems in nearby future also, right? So definitely I must recommend to purchase it. right? Okay. Let me know any questions. If not, then I guess not a problem. Okay, we will meet tomorrow once again. Tomorrow we have to do like, okay, we are being starting with feature engineering and model building. Okay, how do we like create the new batsman, a team forming batsman runs, okay, the bowler wickets and all, and training the multiple ML model also. Tomorrow the actual kind of a boot camp is being getting started, because it's in very strong oriented. We will also compare the performances, okay, all of the performances and everything we will be comparing it off. Okay, don't worry, but you need to just figure that, okay, how does it look like. Perfect. Okay, then thank you everyone. Take care. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Thanks a lot, please. Thank you, guys.